Tyler, the Creator, is doing kind of a media run, not really, but he stopped by Hot 97 and spoke about, because he just dropped his album, Don't Break the Glass or Don't Tap the Glass, something like that. Yeah, Don't Tap the Glass. And he spoke about his verse on the Clipse album, POV. And I'm not a Tyler, the Creator fan, but that verse is amazing. That could easily go for verse of the year. Tyler, the Creator knocked that shit out the park. There's a lot of verses on that Clipse album that can go for verse of the year. I think Meek Mill got verse of the year with that song where he's talking about his father dying and all that stuff. That verse is amazing, too. That dropped earlier this year. Really, really dope. So let's go over the article. Tyler, the Creator, says he was unbelievably nervous while recording his verse on Clipse's song POV. He reflected on getting to work with several of his favorite artists of all time for the track while speaking with Ebro for Hot 97. POV was included on Pusha T and Malice's reunion album, Let God Sort 'Em Out. So let's actually play this video clip and see what he has to say.
It took me about 79, 100 times to do it, and I almost text Pusha, I don't think this is going to work.
Why? Because you were just nervous about it?
I'm going to tell you one thing, and this is not to sound fucking awesome, bro. I really do not be getting nervous. Like, I go head first with shit. Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll improv. Whatever. It's been a few times I for sure got nervous, and nigga, trying to nail that verse with like two of my Mount Rushmores produced by my Mount Rushmore was like, I can't fuck this up for me.
Yeah.
This almost isn't even about what folks think. I can't fuck this up for me. And it took me so long to write that and this and that and just trying to perfect it. Don't want to do too much. Don't want to do too little. Okay, don't do too many punchlines. Okay, what's the flow? Don't do your silly fucking goofy flow. Like, okay, I guess I'll try to rap like Biggie on it or something. Like, was really in that bitch sweating. And that, bro, that nigga Pusha sent me that before I went on tour in Europe. So he probably sent me that in April. I didn't get him that shit till like end of May, early June, maybe. And bro, once I nailed it, I swear to God.
That's really dope, man. If I was an artist, obviously, if I ever got, like featured on a 50 Cent album, I can understand. I would end up trying 100 times to nail this shit out the park because that would be, like a dream of mine. Even with like, if I get I'm not gonna say if, when I get the 50 Cent interview, that I'm gonna try to nail and get out the park. Like I have to be able, and this is why I say when it comes to the 50 Cent interview, I want 50 to know about who I am. So that way when I do the interview, he knows like, okay, this is not just some guy asking for an interview. This is somebody who knows my music, my career. Is not just some random person, right? Like a Forbes interview or some random shit where they just ask generic questions. And once he's aware of that, then, I can get a proper interview where it's not PR jumping in. It's not nobody, saying, oh, you can't ask this, you can't ask that. 50 would open the lane open and be like, hey, okay, we'll do an interview. We'll do it for 2-3 hours. I would need like 10 hours, but 3 hours I would need at least minimum to do a proper 50 Cent interview. And that, that's for me, that's my like, that's the top of the top for interviews for me. It's 50 and Eminem. If I can get Eminem to sit down and do like a 3-hour interview, I don't even know. So it's 50 and Eminem. Like those are the two that if I can get them to sit down and do an interview with me, it'll be perfect. I will get them to do that eventually. It's just a matter of time. I wholeheartedly believe that. Everything that I've ever said in my life, I've spoken to existence has happened. Everything in my life. I'm not even joking. And this, I'm going to start getting into this like law of attraction shit. Listen, if you say something's going to happen in your life and you genuinely repeat it, you don't have to repeat it every day. Just have it in your presence and your energy every day. It will happen. It will eventually happen. I said as a kid, I'm going to get an Audi R8. Boom, I got an Audi R8. I said as a kid, I'm going to build a company, own my own business, blah, blah, blah. Done all that. Everything that I've said, has eventually happened. Has it happened at the time where there's probably a moment where I was like, damn, I wish it would have happened right now. I'm glad it didn't happen at that time because I was not prepared at the time. It happens at the right time when it's meant to happen. So for me, that 50 Cent interview is just a matter of time of when it's going to happen. So I can understand where Tyler, the Creator, is coming from when that's his Mount Rushmore, Clipse. And then you got the producer, Pharrell, Mount Rushmore as well. So you get that opportunity to appear on this is our comeback album from Clipse. This is an album that hasn't been released since 2009. This is something that they had that long gap. This is their reunion album. This is their comeback. To get the call to even be on that project is something that I'm glad that he took really serious. I mean, 79 to 100 times to do it. I wholeheartedly believe that. Because like he said, flow, you have to figure out, do you want to put a lot of punchlines or not? You know, what are you saying on the record? Or is it going to be cool? Is it, you know, like there's a lot of different factors that go into it. So shout out to Tyler Creator. Like I said, I'm not even a fan. And he's got almost a verse of the year. And that's what I want to talk about since July is ending. I do want to put my list out for the top 5 albums, top 5 verses so far, and top 5 songs probably, if I have time to do all those 3. But I will do top 5 albums so far of this year. And I will probably do top 5 verses. I don't know about top 5 songs. But I do want to do at least those. I think it's an easier list. Maybe top 10, but we'll see. I'll work on that. I'll think about what I want to do because I want to do more of these lists that I have instead of just doing like one and then never doing one for another 6 months. So give me a little time. It's hard to balance documentaries, artist interviews, podcasts, make lists, you know, all these things. It's tough sometimes, man. So I have to just figure out a moment in time where I can take some time to focus because these lists take a lot of your like energy and time. When I was doing the 50 Cent one, it was just ridiculous, man. Lists are not easy to make. That's why I salute anybody that takes the time out to make these lists.